EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field. Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New York Giants. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Jones throwing on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Bears nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Foles and the Bears now with a first and 10 at their own 26. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Green brings it in. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Mike 57, Mike 57. Oh, you got deep?
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Drop deep, drop deep. 57's the Mike.
Hey, silent one.
Watch the screen.
Foles. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get it down on the plate. To the 37.
Darrell Patterson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
18. SOS. 57, Mike 57.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hands up.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Trubisky steps away to his left. He's going to take off, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
57 the Mike. 57 the Mike.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet The offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge. And Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career. And he didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to play with a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. And he wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
57. Lock in. So don't say nothing.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A.J. Green. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Lining up for the extra
Heck of a
point.
start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early. Great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
This will make it into the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted by the rookie Jalen Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
They go play action. Trubisky escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bears 14, Giants 7.
Come on now, let's go.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Hold the look, hold.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Giants 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bears take over
at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Ball. Check. Lucky. Alert.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Watch 54. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's run. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. All day.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Trubisky. The connection made. It's Graham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
1, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Single. Blue.
54. Mike's 54.
I'm not ready.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He's going to air it out deep for Green. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And here's the number 2 overall selection in 2018, Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The tackle made by Robert Quinn. A gain of 4. It's
on 2nd down, here's Barkley. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's across midfield.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
25 yards. First down.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the... Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Buster Skrine. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's Trubisky to throw. This one left side caught by Patterson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He was brought down by Blake Martinez.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Out to his left. And Robinson with a big catch. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the lane.
54 is Mike.
18.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now a timeout taken.
It's a gain of 4.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Watch the pass. Ran, up.
Tighten up.
Ran, up.
Trubisky to throw again. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Cordero Patterson. In the final seconds of the first half, as the Bears push further out in front. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Bears 28, Giants 7.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
At the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Now Trubisky to throw. Finding Green complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
49-yard line.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Shoot.
On first down, it's Patterson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Watch the ball. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Here we go, here we go. Mike's 57, 57.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Trubisky's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of
Brandon,
3.
perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
You better bring it.
57's the mic.
On third down, Trubisky. He's going to air it out deep for Green. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete to
First down screen pass, good for 5.
A gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
4 down. Check. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Go.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Number 26.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Eddie Goldman on the stop. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Giants.
On first and 10. Jones. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Barkley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They're going to try and throw. He's going to let one fly, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
For the extra point.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Now Trubisky. Green brings it in. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's good for another.
I would think that by now people are done underestimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature when they see him at about 5'6", 5'7". But he can do it all. He can run inside, run to the perimeter, but he also catches the ball really well out of the backfield. And he had more receptions than carries last season. He kind of looks like Darren Sproles, who's been his inspiration as an NFL player. In 2018, Tariq Cohen was a Pro Bowler as well.
57's the mic.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Alert, alert. Rush in. Rush in. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
57's the mic. Mike 57.
On first down, Trubisky. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Complete to
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. The things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Switch it.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Barkley on the carry.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
By Jesse Bates. No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Barkley on the carry.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And it's 3rd down.
Now the late signee, the former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The tackle made there by Kyler Fackrell. Here's 2nd and 10.
At their 48-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
They go play action. Trubisky steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Patterson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Today's final score, Bears.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Bears, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Giants,